I got my buddy with me this morning. And good morning. Yesterday I said I was going to talk about the United States Constitution and government. So I guess that's what I'm going to talk about today. First, a little bit of coffee. A lot of people are confused about what the Constitution does. The Constitution does not grant us rights. The Constitution does point out what rights we have. The Constitution is a limiting document in that it limits the powers that the government can have. Freedom of speech. The government can make no law that stops that. The Second Amendment. The people are to remain armed. This has been decided many times. The document tells the government there are boundaries to what you're allowed to do. And the government has grown, in my opinion, has grown way beyond those boundaries at this point. The taxes that we pay are just phenomenally beyond anything that the forefathers could have seen. I don't remember the most recent time set aside or forecast, but I think we pay in taxes now something like to the end of April. Maybe it's May. That's how ridiculous this has gotten. If we had to pay all of our taxes all at once and not receive any money until it was paid, we wouldn't receive any money until, I'm thinking it's the end of May, and then you'd get your first paycheck, which is a whole nother issue. The paying our taxes through our payroll is insidious. That's a ridiculous system. People don't even notice that they're being taxed anymore. What did I get paid this week? Well, you don't even look to see what you really got paid and where all the other money went. It's horrible. I need to look into that. I believe that the guy that came up with the system is the same, or based it upon the system of credit card debt and how to pay that. Anyway, back to government. They're overreaching almost everywhere, and they do a horrible job of it because they're a middleman. You pay the government taxes, they take the taxes, they hire contractors to come to your state and do work for your state. Or you pay the government, the federal government, taxes, they take that money and they give it to your state to build roads. And of course, all along the way, there's people employed by each stage of the government to process all that money. And make no bones about it, that money is power. That's where the power of the government lies, in taxing. And the most recent taxing is inflation. This is the old man of the house, Skinny Kitty. So I think that the Constitution hasn't been followed in a long time. I don't think it's a perfect document either, but I don't think it's been followed in a long time. The only branch that has the power to declare war is Congress, and they have given that power over to the president. I'm not sure if it was done during the Korean War or the Vietnam War. We call them wars, but there was never a declaration. All those people that lost their lives, and there was never a declaration of war. We need to get back to the basics. We need to trim down our government. I hope that we can do it. Anyway, short one today. That's all I got. Have a good day.